Wake Forest University has a strong history of free expression and academic freedom. But after consultation across faculty, staff, and student groups, we plan to formalize a brand new statement of free expression. Our goal is to capture the essence of Wake Forest history and culture while also calling all Wake Foresters to be our best selves.
Free speech is one of the most fundamental values we have.
But the First Amendment really was not designed to protect your speech on a college campus. But because we're an institution of higher learning, we care about freedom of expression.
Instilling the idea of freedom of expression is probably one of the highest ideals that a university can aspire to.
It's through our free expression that we grow our minds. That's how we learn.
To hear contrary views shouldn't be insulting, it should be a growth experience.
That is the sign of respect. Someone's taking you seriously if they sit with you and actually argue.
When you learn that in the university setting, then that will carry through the rest of your life.
Academic freedom, which ties very closely to free speech, is one of the values that has allowed the educational system to advance over the centuries.
Without the freedom to explore the ideas that one chooses, the idea of a university is severely compromised. Academic freedom is the term that we use to describe that latitude.
And those individuals with the courage to engage in that journey of the life of the mind need to be protected in that journey.
Colleges, private and public, are dealing with the challenges of people who deeply disagree about things that they feel very strongly about.
In no way should we think about freedom of expression as a means to diminish others. And we really should seek to elevate all voices, but getting it right is hard.
I think Wake Forest should be self-reflective enough and self-critical enough to recognize that we can do better in this area.
How do we preserve what's the best about the Wake Forest community, but in an environment where all kinds of people are invited to look at us, to talk to us, to influence us, to hear us, to interpret us, to misinterpret us?
I don't think there's a bigger commitment or a bigger challenge for us than this today.
We need to give our community clarity, to be able to set what are the appropriate expectations, boundaries for expression, so that our community members know how to navigate this space.
It is perfectly okay for us to have an argument, to have a disagreement, and for all parties involved to recognize that that doesn't mean that I don't like you, that I don't value you. The key is, do the students feel that they have the voice, that they have the backing, do they have the support to take that intellectual journey? Because the university is embedded on a value structure of pro humanitate and empowering students to step forward and make a difference in the world.
These aren't new commitments for us, but it's important to be explicit about what we believe as a community rather than depending on our shared assumptions. During the coming months, there will be opportunities for us as members of this institution to talk about free expression and academic freedom as a community. Putting some intentional effort towards having these conversations can truly help our institution. I invite you to engage with the background material on our free expression website. Freedom of expression and academic freedom, at their best, mean that Wake Forest will continue to be a curious, considerate, impactful, and caring community. So thank you for helping us get there.